I'll have everybody stand. We'll come behind our chairs. All right. First things first, we're going to go through our assessments. We do these assessments before every class. The reason is because I want to know you're getting better. If you're not getting better, come see me. Okay? I don't want anecdotal evidence. I want to know that you are getting better. These assessments are going to reveal that to us. Okay? We're going to start feet hip width apart, knees slightly bent, core tight, shoulders back, hands on our chair. All right, you ready for it? We're going to close our eyes. Close your eyes. We're going to hold this position for 15 seconds. That's it. Eyes closed. If you feel comfortable, you feel confident, you can raise your hands, let them hover above that chair. Stay close in case you need it. I want you to be safe. Are you swaying? Good. And 3, 2, 1, and time. Very good. Now we're going to move our feet as close together as we can get them. All right. Keep your knees slightly bent. You always want to bend your knees just a bit. Core tight, shoulders back, hands on the chair, and again, close your eyes. Get your bearings. If you would like a little more of a challenge, you can raise your hand just an inch or so away from that chair. I want you to stay close to that chair. If you don't feel comfortable, you can leave one hand there. Are you swaying? Good. And 3, 2, 1, and time. All right, let's have some more fun. Still doing the assessments. Let's turn and face this direction. Guys at home, let's put the chair on the right side. Chair on the right. We're going to stand on one foot. All right. First time we do this, our eyes are open. Second time, our eyes will be closed. All right. So listen to the verbal cues here. We're going to shift our weight to our right foot, and I want to bring the heel of my left foot in the air. Just the heel. Okay. I want you to look out in front of you, and I want you to find a focal point. Find something to stare at, fixate on. All right. Keep that right knee a little bit bent. You ready? Let's take that left foot up into the air. It's okay if you hold on to the chair. If you need the chair, hold it. All right, you're going to hold this position for 15 seconds. Now that left foot, it's just slightly in the air, okay? Keep it close, core tight. If you like a little more of a challenge, you can raise that hand off that chair, but I want you to be safe. In 3, 2, 1, and time. Okay, just like we spoke earlier, vision and hearing, right? The vestibular system, extremely important to our balance. So we're going to close our eyes and stand on one foot, all right? I want you to pay attention just how important our vision can be to our balance. So let's, still facing the same way. Listen carefully now, okay? This is a process here. You're going to shift your weight to your right foot. Left heel in the air, left heel only. Keep your toes on the ground. Bend your knee. I want you to close your eyes and hold this position. Hand on the chair. Very good. Now, if you're really wobbly, swaying a lot, stay right here. If you'd like a little more of a challenge, you can bring that left foot ever so slightly into the air. Good. Good, good. A little more of a challenge, you can move to 1 or 2 fingers, but be safe, guys. You do not have to do that. 3, 2, 1, and time. Well done. Let's turn. We'll face the opposite direction. Guys at home, chair on the left side. How was that, huh? Closing your eyes makes it a lot tougher, doesn't it? All right. Eyes open this first round. Eyes open. We're going to shift our weight to our left foot. Bring our right heel into the air. Eyes are open, so we're going to identify a focal point in front of us. Core tight, shoulders back. Let's lift that right foot in the air ever so slightly. Keep in mind, all of us are better on one side than another, so you may be finding out this is your good side, or you may be finding out this is not your good side. And 3, 2, 1, and time. Now the fun part, closing our eyes. All right, remember the process. Shift your weight to your left foot, right heel in the air, bend that left knee, toes on the ground, close your eyes. Get your bearings. If you'd like a little more of a challenge, bring that right foot ever so slightly up into the air. Be safe. It's okay if you're holding on. That's it. Good. 3, 2, 1, and time. Very good. Let's go ahead. If you need a shot of water, get you a drink. We're going to return back to our chairs. Going to go ahead and come to the front and have a seat. All right. Any questions? Those are our assessments. We'll do those before every class. Man. So you guys are the life of the party? Is that what you're saying? Listen, I do 9 a.m. classes all the time, and they're all the same. Everybody's just like, get me through this. Nice and tall. I want you to sit in your chair. You're going to sit closer to the back. All right? Try to pull your back away from the chair, right? I don't want you leaning back. I want you to pull that back off the chair there so it helps our core activate. We're going to strengthen our core. We're going to raise both legs out in front of us, and we're going to pull them back down. We're entering the strength pillar now. We're going to do 2 exercises here. We're just going to extend our legs up and down. Good. Try to bring them together, all right? If you have some pain or this is a little hard for you, we're all at different abilities in here, okay? So if you get a little tired, a little fatigued, go ahead and stop. You can do every other rep if you like, all right? Coming up and down. If that's really tough for you, you can come from here in your heels. But if you can, I want you to try to pull your feet all the way underneath you, okay? Back still away from the chair. All right, we're going to do 3 more. 3, 2, and 1. Good, good. All right, let me have you stand. We're going to stand right in front of our chair here. All right, our feet are chair leg width apart, maybe just a touch wider. We're going to sit down in slow motion, okay? We're going to take 4 seconds to sit, and then we're going to pop right back up, all right? No funny business today. We're down. First thing I want you to do is stick your bottom out. Stick your bottom out. That's going to shift your weight to your heel. We're going to descend 4, 3, 2. You can use your hands. 1, and then we're popping right back up. Now, if that's really hard for you, what I want you to do is just go down and hold, and then catch us when we come up, okay? Or you start to get tired. 4, get your nose over your toes. Stick that bottom out. 3, 2, and 1. Good, and we're up. And 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, and we're up. What we're trying to do is avoid the plop. You know the plop where you get down and you plop down? That's what we're trying to avoid. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, and we're up. 2 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. That's it, and we're up. Last one. 4, 3.5, 3, hold it. 2, hold it, hold it. 1, and down. Great job. Feel those legs burning? A little bit. Move your feet a little bit, back and forth. Going to go ahead and have a seat right here. All right, get that blood circulating. Okay, still nice and tall again. We're raising our legs straight out in front of us and then right back down. Good. Again, guys, just a side note, we're all at different abilities in here, okay? So if you get fatigued, you get tired, this program is designed to work for everyone, all right? Nice and easy. Out together, in together. Perfect. Good. We're going to go to 100. How many of you watch TV? You know what you can do? This when you watch TV. Oh, that's the kicker. Good. Here we go. 5 more. Do you have a question? No. 2. Good. 3. All right. 4. Hold it. Hold. Pull your toes back till you squeeze your quadriceps. All right. Down. One more time. We're up. Pull your toes back till you squeeze. Good. Smile. And down. Perfect. All right. Stand. Leg strength is gold, right? When we stop moving, quality of life plummets. Okay, I've been doing this 20 years. I've been working in the senior community specifically for the last 11, all right, with physical therapist Dr. Khan. Let me tell you something. Protect your legs. That's why I encourage you guys to walk. Walk every day, even if it's just a mile, All right. If you can give me good, just a mile.
That's a victory.
That is a great, it is. It's a great investment into the muscle credit union. All right. The more investments you make into that muscle credit union, the more dividends that's going to pay for you. All right. We all want to stay independent and mobile for the rest of our lives. That's our goals here. Feet are chair leg width apart. All right. When I say core tight, guys, that means pull your belly button in. Pull it into your spine. That's the visual. All right. You ready? Sitting in slow motion. Here we go. And 4, 3. Stick that bottom out. 2 and 1. Nice and easy. We're coming up. And 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. And we're up. You guys are doing a great job keeping your nose over your knees over your toes. You don't want your knees to cave in. 4, 3, 2, and 1. That's it. And we're up. And 4, 3, 2, and 1. And we're up. 2 more. And 4, stick that bottom out. 3, 2, and 1. That's it. And we're up. 2 more. 4. Oh, I did? 3, 2, and 1. And rest. All right, I was busted. Somebody was paying attention. Good job. Bonus points in the back. All right. 2 exercises, leg strength, right? It's gold. We need to protect it. It's a life indicator. When you stop moving, it affects a lot of things. If you do not have the leg strength to stand for 30 seconds, that means you can't even do cardiovascular exercise, right? What's another thing that happens? You've heard me harp on this, guys. You've heard me say this many times before, and I'm going to say it again. One of the first things your dog does when it goes outside, runs around, goes to the bathroom. I don't know if you've noticed, gravity tends to pull things down. So when you're walking around, guess what else is getting pulled down? The contents of our stomach, right? And constipation starts to become a big thing, especially if we're taking numerous medications, right? We call that polypharmacy. And so when you do not walk a lot, gravity, blood circulating, moves things around, acts as lubrication for our joints, moves the digestive tract forward, right? And so gravity, again, is having an opportunity to work to pull things down. And we'll just leave that at that, right? We don't need to expand on that. I think we're good there. All right. Any questions? No? God. All right. Here we go. We're going to go off script, okay? So let me have you stand. All that means is that what's on the paper, this is not on the paper. All right. I've made an assessment in class and seen the joy in your eyes, and you know, and I know it's this is what it says is, Chris, give me something really hard, right? That's what you were saying, right? Yeah. All right, here we go. We're going to go to our founders. Total body movement right here, okay? This is going to work everything. Taking our hands straight over our head. Turn your palms facing each other, all right? We're right in front of our chairs. I'm just back to give myself some room. First thing I'm going to do is stick my bottom out. Bottom goes back. Okay, and then I'm going to sink down, all right, sink down. Now my hands, they want to come forward. What I want to do is push my hands back, all right? So I'm down, 3, 2, 1, and I'm up. Good. And I'm down, and hold that position. That's it. Hold, 3, don't sit down, 2, 1, and we're up. Good, good. Really get those arms up. And we're down. Push back, 3, 2, 1, and we're up. Can we do 2 more? Let's try it. We're down. Push back, 3, 2, 1, and we're up. Last time. Really stick that bottom out. Here we go. Hang with me, hang with me. 99, 98, just get 2, 1, and up. Rest. Feel that. You feel that everywhere. Everyone knows what a plank is, right? On the ground. Planking. That is one of the best things you can do for overall body strength, okay? This is called the Founders. This is an alternative to the plank. A lot of people don't want to get on the ground, right? And so what we can do is we can do this movement to substitute, okay? Any questions? Quick 15-second break. Water if you'd like. Go ahead and have a seat. All right, we're going to let the body recover here. Here we go. Now, that's our strength. Now let's hit our posture, okay? And so what we can do is we can start in our chairs, all right? I want you to scoot out to the edge of your chair. We're going to scoot out to the edge of our chair. I want your feet a little wider than chair leg width, okay? So what we're going to do is I want you to imagine that you're holding a ball, right? A volleyball, a basketball, what have you. What we're going to do is we're going to go down and we're going to try to get to the floor. If you can't, that's all right. You're going to come up, bring your arms over your head. Now, this is the hard part. With your arms over your head, you really have to lean forward, get your nose over your toes, drive with your heels and rise. All right? And come on up. Now, here's what we can do. If that's really hard, what I want you to do is just stay standing. And when we go down, instead of sitting, you just go down to the ground. All right? And come up and come up. All right? This is really hard, all right? Right. Now, if you need to use your hands to help you stand, that's fine too, okay? All right, here we go. We've got our ball. We're going to go down to the ground so your feet are chair leg width apart. All right, here comes the hard part. We're up. Arms over our head. Really got to lean forward. Nose over toes here. Push on your heels. And we're up. Good. There we go. All right, now we're going to come down, all right? So if that's really tough for you, just bend your knees a little bit, all right? And then we're going to sit down and then back to the ground, all right? Perfect. And we're up. Hands over and we're up. It's tough. Good, and down. Great job, Brendan. And down. Good. And to the ground, and we're up. Leaning forward, nose over toes, and we're up. Good, and down. And down. Now, you don't have to sit. If that's really hard, stay standing and just bend over. And up. And up. Drive through those heels. And down. And down. Last time. Last one. And up. Push back and up. And down. Keep those hands up. Keep those hands up. And rest. Great job. Who knew? Who knew it was going to be this much work? It's supposed to be balance class. Yes, you did. So we could call this class a whole lot of things, right? But the fact of the matter is, after about 2-3 years of research, there's a lot of physical therapy programs out there, like the Otago program. They leave things out. And so as I was looking at this, I'm thinking, there's no effective way to leave out one of these pillars. You have to do all of them if you're going to honestly and genuinely impact someone's balance. So that's why we're working, one of the reasons why we work in these pillars, okay? So let me have you stand. We're going to come behind our chairs. Guys at home, chair on the right side. Chair on the right side. All right, we're going to face the wall there. Face the wall. We're going to take our right foot forward. All right, we're in our split stance, right foot forward. That's it. Now make this position work for you, okay? I want you to be able to stand in this position, not hold on to anything. So if you find that when you let go of that chair, you're a little unsteady, manipulate, move your feet, okay? Make it work. All right, we're going to add some variables here. What we're going to do, you're going to take your hands out in front of you, turn your palms to the sky, touch your pinkies. All right, if you need to change your feet, change your stance, change your feet. Make sure you're stable here. Your weight is split 50-50, knees slightly bent. Palms to the sky. We're going to open. All right, keep your arms, that's it, about chest high. Push back, and then bring them together. Good. Touch the pinkies, and again, we're out. 2. There you go, and together. And 3. Push. That's it, and together. Good. And 4. There you go. And 5. Keeping those arms up. Good, good. And 6. That's it. Try not to allow your head to jut forward. And 7, good. Keep your shoulders down. There you go. And 8, push. Really stretch that chest there. 9, going to go to 12. Palms to the sky. 10. That's it. 2 more. 11. Good. Last one is 12. Awesome. And rest. Feel those shoulders working? What we're doing is we're building muscle in the posterior delt on the back side of the body, right? That's going to, all that added muscle is going to act as anchors and pull our shoulders back, okay? Open our chest up. It's going to help our posture, our balance center of mass, so we're not leaning forward, and it changes our balance center of mass, okay? Back to our chairs. We're going to have a seat again. We're going to be reaching the ball over our head. Yep, go ahead and sit down. We're going to turn. We're going to do this, and then we'll do the other side. Give your shoulders a break a little bit. Let them rest. All right. Again.
You're doing the ball thing again?
Yes, ma'am. That's not your favorite, is it?
It's not my
All right, let's take our ball. We've got our feet chair leg width apart. We're going to go down to the ground. That's it. Now coming up. Pushing those arms over your head. And lean forward, nose over toes, and drive through your heels and stand. That's it. Awesome. And down. Good. Now, if it's really tough for you, just bend over and go to the ground. And now to the ground. Good. And we're up. Leaning forward, driving up. Good. And down. Keep those hands up. Keep those hands up until your bottom hits the seat. And down. Good. And up. Push those arms back. Really push them back. And rise. Good. And down. Keep them up. Keep them up. Keep them up. And down. And up. Push back, and up. Good. And down. That's it. And down. Last time. Last time. And up. Push them back. And we're up. Excellent. Keep them up. Keep them up. Keep them up. We're down. And rest. Great job. Catch your breath. You may notice your heart rate rise a little bit when the hands go over the head. Right? It makes sense. Anytime your arms go up, the heart has to push blood against gravity up. Right? Does that make sense? So that's going to require a little more work by the heart. So a good cheap way for me to get kids to stop talking when I'm coaching them, I coach about 500 kids, 500 kids in a youth soccer club. And sometimes they like to talk. And so I'll have them do exercises with their hands over their head, and they stop talking in about 10 seconds. They're breathing too hard, okay? All right, let's rise, let's stand and come behind our chairs again. Guys at home, chairs on the left. Chairs on the left. We're going to be facing our wall here, guys. We're the door. All right. This time, we're going to put our left foot forward. You may find this position is different. You need a different position versus your right foot, and that's because we're better balancing on one side than another. All right. Make sure your feet are in a good, solid position. Okay, our hands are out in front of us, palms to the sky. My hands are about chest level. Now, if you feel a little unsteady, change your feet. And we're going to open up, push back, same as before. Stretch that chest, and then we're going to come together. Touch those pinkies together. Good. And 2, push, and together. 3, that's it, and together. 4, going to go to 12 here. Good. 5, push, that's it. 6, stretch, good. 7, great job. And 8, well done. And 8, 9, good. 10, push. 11. Last one, 12. Really push it, really stretch that chest and relax. Good. Have a seat, guys. Have a seat. So we understand the importance of strength. The importance of being able to have proper posture is so that when we walk, when we stand, we're not bent over. We don't have poor posture, which changes our balance center of mass. Why is that important? Well, it's easily illustrated in this one example here, okay? Why is your balance center of mass? What is this, okay? Standing against this wall, I'm going to bend over and touch my toes, okay? Now, because I'm against this wall, I'm going to be unable to change where my center of mass is, okay? So as I go down, eventually I'm going to get to a point where I can't hold it. But now, away from the wall, when I go down, watch my belt line, watch my bottom. You see the difference now?
Sure.
Now I'm able to change my center of mass, go down and touch my toes. Poor posture, because of tight muscles, locks you in, right? You're unable to stand up nice and tall because the chest is tight, the muscles in the back are weak. Doing these exercises in the posture pillar, we're undoing all of that. When we drive, shoulders come together. When we're on our phones, shoulders come together. When we sit, shoulders come together, right? So there's a lot of things working against us. So that's why we're doing a lot of this. And you're hearing me tell you, push back. And that's to stretch everything out here, okay? Any questions? Nope, you guys buying this? I just made a lot of this up on the way over this morning.
Sounds good to me.
I have a bridge for sale.
Yeah.
Right, you've heard that one?
Little island.
Little Island, oceanfront property in Arizona. All right, my favorite pillar now is flexibility, okay? There's a reason why we do flexibility so far into the program. It's because the muscles are more pliable when the core temperature is higher. If you notice your sports teams nowadays, a lot of times they'll run a lap or they'll do some dynamic movement, some dynamic stuff. Dynamic, just jog in, this and that before they actually stretch, because research tells us you get a better stretch when the muscles are warm, all right? So we'll go ahead and flexibility. We want to make sure our muscles can function through their full range of motion that they were designed to. So in order to do that, we're going to scoot out to the edge of our chairs. We're going to take our left foot forward. We're going to take both hands and we're going to slide down. So foot on the ground, and you're going to slide down. You've got your right foot pulled back to you, and you're just sliding down that left leg there. That's it. Good. Holding steady. Now remember to breathe. Good. Holding steady. That's it. And 3, 2, 1. You're going to come up. Good. Now we'll take that right leg forward. All right. Same thing. Both hands, we're sliding down that right leg. Good. You may realize at this point that you have one side tighter than another. Good. Flexibility is extremely important. We have an event going on now in Georgia where these athletes, it's extremely important. They have great flexibility in 3, 2, 1, and we're up. Good. All right, and I was referencing the Masters, guys. You have to have that flexibility to get that club head back there. So all of you golfers, you know all about that, all right? Feet at 90-degree angles, a little wider than chair leg width. We're going to take both of our hands, lean forward, reach for the floor. That's it. If you can reach for the floor, I want you to start working your hands backwards, back under your chair. That's it. Hold steady and breathe. If you get lightheaded, just come on up and relax. Good. Just going to hold this position. 3, 2, 1, and time. Good. Now, if you do not have hip replacements, all right, it's very important here. I had a guy last week, he had hip replacements, and I told him, I said, if you have hip replacements, don't do this. And he goes, yeah, my doctor told me that it was okay. And I was like, who is your doctor? Somebody needs to get a hold of that guy. But if you have hip replacements, don't do this, okay? If you have it on the left side, you can certainly do it with the right leg. I want you to take your right leg and cross it over, all right? If you have hip replacements, then you're just going to go back down and reach for the floor, all right? Now, I want you to sit up really tall. You feel that pull back there, okay? That muscle is a culprit for a lot of back pain, right? This little muscle called the piriformis helps control abduction, adduction, and also flexion, extension with our leg, helps our leg movement, okay? So we're going to take both hands, we're going to lean forward, thumbs to the sky, and lean forward. That's it. Now again, when you're watching TV, you can do this little stretch here. Hold steady. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Good. And now let's rotate. If you sit a lot, I would encourage you to do this stretch here. Okay, nice and tall. You may realize you're a little tighter on one side than another. That's fine. Yeah, and reach. Okay. Again, guys, you don't want to pull your leg or push your leg down. You want to let nature do its work. There you go. And hold steady. Good. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And relax. Good. Okay, stay right there. It's better if I turn and face the same direction as you guys to explain this next stretch. We're going to do a neck stretch. All right, this is 99% of the people I work with in a one-on-one way, in a one-on-one environment, they want to live at home for the rest of their life. A big part of being able to do that is not only have a great field of vision to identify possible trip hazards, but also, guys, when you drive, right? I don't know if you know this, you've heard me say this before. Everyone in Collier County is a retired NASCAR driver or Formula One. Let me tell you, I've been driving 75 twice a week up to Fort Myers. Holy moly. I have seen things in my life. I've thought I've seen it all. Nope. I've seen people do things with vehicles that I just was awestruck that none of us ended up in an accident. So here's what we're going to do, okay? I want you to sit up nice and tall, back away from the chair, okay? We're going to take our left hand and hold under the chair. Reach under there, and I want you to hold towards the back, okay? Make sure you're sitting towards the back too. Take your right hand, you can lay it on your lap or you can put it across your stomach. Now look to the right. So I'm holding with the left, but I'm going to look to the right. And now I'm going to lean with my body to the right. You're going to feel a pull. Most of us will feel it in our arms, all right? You may feel it in your neck. You may feel it all the way up to your ear. Now I want you to look up. I want you to look down. I want you to find the place you feel that stretch the most and just hold it for about 10 seconds, all right? I've got the count. Just nice, comfortable stretch there.
It's the stretch in the neck you're after?
Right, yes ma'am. Yeah, a lot of us will be tight in the arm and that's where we'll feel it. But once that arm restores the elasticity to that muscle by doing this stretch, we'll be able to get to the neck. In 3, 2, 1, and time. Very good. Now we'll take our right hand and grab under our chair. Our left hand will go either in our lap, across our stomach. I like it across my stomach. Holding with the right, so lean to the left. Lean and look to the left. You're going to look up and look down. Find the place you feel that stretch the most, and you're going to hold. That's it. Good, 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 good. Nice and tall. There you go. Good. That's it. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Awesome. All right. Any questions? Nope. So now,
What does that really do?
your neck. So here's the thing. Think about a mooring line. All right. Think about that line that ties a boat to the dock. Let's say we cut that rope in 3 pieces. The ropes on the end are 6 feet. The rope in the middle is 3 feet. If I were to stretch that rope, what rope's going to feel the tension first? The one in the middle, right? That's how our muscles work. So when I'm doing that stretch, some of us may feel it in our neck, some may feel it in the shoulder, some may feel it in the traps, some may feel it down here in the bicep. That's because whatever muscle in that synergy that's tightest, that's where you're going to feel it, right? Same thing when I reach and touch my toes. Some of us may feel it in our calves and the back of our knee more than we feel it in the hamstrings. And a lot of that is due to repetitive motions, right? So where do you get repetitive motions? Things you do all the time? Hobbies, jobs, right? So for instance, my wife works for a couple of orthopedic surgeons, and they had a NFL referee, you've heard me talk about this, come in and had real problems with his shoulders. Well, why would an NFL referee have real problems with his shoulders? In fact, it was so bad he needed a shoulder replacement. What does an NFL referee do all the time? Stop the clock, wind the clock. And he had worn all the cartilage out of his shoulder because he had done that so much, right? So that's like someone typing, carpal tunnel, right? Make sense? You guys buy that? Okay. So now we're going to do the balance stuff, all right? So just like learning a foreign language or a salsa step, whenever we begin to learn that language or that dance, cells in our brains congregate, we form a memory. The more we do it, the more cells, the easier it is to recall the memory. Same applies to balance. My mind understands where I need to be to balance on one foot because I've done it so many times, right? That's where we're headed. Now, the benefit of doing all the exercise first, again, the Science of Balance on the YouTube channel, guys, check it out, is because we have what's called BDNF present in our brains. It's present from socialization, when we're socialized, also when we exercise. What's the benefit of having this BDNF? It's a neurotropic, right? It's a construction worker. It's an enabler. It helps form the memory, okay? So we won't get into the science of it, but trust me, it's there. German researchers in 2007 found that those that performed a word memorization game memorized 20% more words if they exercised first than they did the game, all right? So that's part of the research there too. So let's stand, let's come behind our chair. Folks at home, chair on the right side. All right, by the end of these classes, you're going to be able to stand on your head. It's going to be great, all right? We're going to take this show on the road. All right, let's keep it simple first, all right? We're going to be facing our wall. We've got our chair on the right side at home. All we're going to do, we're going to shift our weight to our right foot. Shoulders are back, core is tight, right knee bent. I'm just going to move my leg out and in. That's it. Just out and in. This is called a leg lateral. Ready? Everyone together. Here we go. 1. Now you don't have to move your leg really far. 2. And what I want you to do is break each rep down. 3 and 4. Now, if you can keep that left foot in the air, I want you to try to do that. 5. Hold on to the chair as much as you need, but not too much, okay? It's a fine line. There's 6. And 7. If you can, look straight in front of you. Look ahead. There you go. 8. And 9. Good. Nice and slow. 10. 11. We're going to go to 15. 12. 13. 14. 15. Good. And rest. Let's turn. We're going to face the opposite direction. You guys feeling that in your glute? You feeling that in lower leg? Good, good, good. All right, chair on the left side at home. Find your focal point. Shoulders back, core tight. Bend your left knee. Right leg in the air. And let's begin. 1. Good. And 2. 3. 4. 5. And 6. If you can, keep that right foot in the air. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. Going to 15. 12. 13, 14, last one, 15. Great job. All right, catch your breath. We're going to stay right there. All right, we'll be facing same direction. All right, here's what we're going to do. Okay, this is a little bit harder. All right, we're going to be bringing our right leg into the air. If you can, I want you to try to get your thigh parallel to the ground. All right, if you can't, just get it as high as you can. All we're doing is we're going to rotate out, rotate in. All right, so open the door, close the door. You can do it. You can do it. All right, ready? Shift your weight to your left foot. We're going to bring that right knee in front of you. Bring it in front of you. Nice and tall now. Stay nice and tall. Look in front of you. All right, we're going to move that right leg out and then bring it right back in. There you go. And 2. That's it. 3. Good, good, good. Going to go to 8. 4. That's it. 5. 6. Shoulders back. 7. That's it. Nice and easy. And 8. And rest. Whew. Now that leg you're standing on should be on fire. All right, very good. Let's turn. We'll face the opposite direction. If you're not really feeling that lower leg burn, you may be holding onto the chair a little too much, right? It's a fine line. You know, you just have to search for it. Okay, same thing. This time we're moving the left leg out and in. Okay, so find your focal point, shoulders back, core tight. Shift your weight to your right foot, left knee in the air in front of you. And let's begin. 1, bringing it out, bringing it in. 2. Good. 3. There you go. 4. 5. 6. 7. Last one. And 8. Oh man, I'm a little off today. It must have been those hamburgers yesterday at that track meet. They had grilling hamburgers, you know, that barbecues, that grill smell hits you with the hamburgers on there. And they were cheeseburgers too. And I usually eat really clean, man. I was like, you know what? Forget it. I didn't get one though. I got 2, right? If you're going to do it, you got to do it. So they were so good too. All right. Facing same direction. We're going to do some tapping. All right. And we're going to be crossing the midline here. So let me show you and then we'll do it together, okay? We're going to take our toe and we're going to tap to the outside. Doesn't have to be way out there. And then you're going to take your foot all the way over your toes and tap on the inside. Now here's the trick. Try not to put any body weight on that foot, right? As I tap, I want to imagine that I'm tapping the top of Easter eggs, right? And if you tap too hard, the egg will crack, okay? So just a nice easy tap to the outside, across your foot to the inside, okay? So let's face this wall. Guys at home, chair on the right. All right, we'll give you a minute. Okay. Nice and tall, shoulders back. Find your focal point. Find something to stare at. Shift your weight to your right foot. Left foot, we're going to start on the outside. Nice light tap. Now we're going to move across our foot and tap on the inside. Good. And then back. There's 2. And across. And 3. You don't have anybody. All your body weight is on that right foot. Move at your pace. All right. I'm not going to count it out. Move at your pace. We're all moving about the same speed, but make it work for you. Good. Maybe if you're using that chair, can you move to 2 fingers?
I'm thinking about 2 hands.
You're doing great. Yeah, there you go. Good. All right, 3 more. 1, 2, and 3, and rest. Awesome. All right, let's turn and we'll face the opposite direction. All righty. Same thing, guys. Same thing with the right foot. Shoulders back, head up. Find your focal point. Okay, shift your weight to your left foot. Right foot, bend that knee. Right foot, we're going to start on the outside. Now let's bring it to the inside. All of your body weight is on that left foot. Good. And 2. And 3. Move at your pace. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. Going to go to 12. 10. Good. 11. And 12. And rest. Okay. Quick shot of water. I know it's time, guys. Last thing we're doing is we're going to balance on one foot for 60 seconds, all right? So here's what I want. Let's face this way. Chair on the right side. This is it right here. Deep breath. Find your focal point in front of you. You're going to shift your weight to your right side. Bring your left foot up into the air. Time begins now. Balance it on your right foot, 60 seconds. That's it. Concentrate. 20 seconds have passed. 30. 40. 'Here we go. 10 seconds to go. Stay with it. That's it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Well done. We're going to turn. We'll face the opposite way. All right. Deep breath. Find your center. That's it. Find your focal point. You're going to shift that weight to your left foot. Right foot in the air. Time begins now. Good. Great. Great, great. Twenty seconds have passed. 30. 40. 10 seconds to go. Hang in there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Well done. Well done. Guys, I usually run just a touch longer. The first session, the first class is always longer, trying to explain and get everyone familiar with the verbiage. I always do a short lecture in the beginning. Thank you for being here. If you have any questions, I'll hang out after class online, the same thing. Look for your emails. Guys, do your homework, okay? Here's what I want you to do. I want you to sit slow for me. I want you to sit slow. Let's see if you can do at least 10 of those a day, all right? Balance-wise, I want you to work on moving your leg out and in. See if you can do a set of 10 to 15 of those every day, okay? So the sitting slow, 10, and then the leg laterals, okay? You guys have a great weekend. Happy Easter. Happy Passover. I hope you stay safe. Enjoy your family, your friends. You guys, I'll see you next week. Remember homework and make somebody smile. Well done. Good job. All right. Good job.